it's Matty coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video, and welcome to Valley of the Kings, created by Muppet747. Love the name, by the way, that's ace. Now, this is a PlayStation 5 park, and I just happened to stumble across this park as I was having a look through the workshop a couple of weeks ago. It really jumped out at me, especially with the giant pyramid in the centre of the park. I just thought it was absolutely fantastic, and yeah, I had to come in, so I reached out to the creator and asked if I could spotlight it, and they said I could. So, without further ado, let's go and have a look inside, shall we? Right, so here we are in the park. Now, rather than start at the main entrance, which is just down there, like I normally do, I thought I would start with an aerial overview of this park. I mean, look at how big this park is. It takes up the entire map. Mostly with terraforming just all the way around the outside, but nevertheless, that is still super impressive. It goes as far as the eye can see. And then you've got the pyramid that is in the centre of the park, which is one of the main reasons that this park jumped out at me so much. I mean, that build is incredible. It's so simple, but so effective. It's just made up of the temple block stone pieces. So it's only made up of that. So it's not anything amazing what he's used to build it, but it's just, in its simplicity, it's just fantastic. Now, let's hide that hood. Now, before we get into the spotlight, I'm going to start with some feedback straight away. Now, this park is only 25,000 pieces, and it's a PlayStation 5 park. It's 100%. To me, I've spotlighted parks that have got more than 25,000 pieces on a PS4. So it made me wonder, how have you reached that build limit so quickly on a PS5? And when I went in and had a very quick look around earlier on, I noticed pretty much straight away where that percentage counter has gone. It's on your paths. You have absolutely decimated your percentage counter on pathing. Now, just look at this. I saw this and honestly, it almost made me cry. Just because of how much percentage this would have taken up. Now, I've got a video out on pathing, how you can save percentage. I'm going to make a link of it down below. So if the creator goes and has a look at that, Muppet747, I do love that name, it says. If you go and have a look at that video, I honestly think, and I'm not even exaggerating, I think you can save about 15% on your counter in this park, if not more, actually. So you build on a grid rather than just freehand. And I genuinely think that you would be able to bring this park's percentage down, because this here alone, just the fact that you've got 3 paths going down here, you're talking that's going to be about 3-4% just for this little bit alone, just having the 3 different walkways. I mean, you could have put this all on one grid and just had it all separated, and then they could have just like kind of walked across this bit, so all this would have been almost looking like what a plaza would have done, and it will save you so much. It really will. So I strongly recommend you go and watch that video, and it tells you how to build on a grid as well, with the pathing as well. And if it was that you did want to come back to this park, you'd have the luxury of another 15-20%. And that's when you're placing down items. I mean, that's thousands. You're talking another 10,000 pieces at least. And you'd be able to decorate all in between here as well, because in between some of the buildings, and there were just certain areas of the park that did look maybe just a little bit empty. Like I say, like this little bit here. And just in between your buildings, they do look a little bit empty, and you'd just be able to fill them in as well. I'm going to be able to forgive you because I know that you reached the 100% limit, but with that freedom of having more percentage and being able to come back and add more, you just like here, for instance, how you've been able to put all the bushes and just really build this area up. there's areas of the park like this, for example, you haven't been able to do that, and I know that you can do it because you've done it there. So, yeah, right, let's carry on. So, as we walk through this park, you will notice that there are a lot of in-game blueprints. I mean, for me, personally, given the fact that you're doing an Egyptian theme, and you've got the in-game blueprints there that fit the theme, I mean, why not use them? Why spend hours and hours and hours building a blueprint for things that are already in the game already? You've implemented them really well, so they're there for a reason. Use them. I think great job. You got the magic carpet ride down there. Yeah, I'd just love to see all this area just all more decorated as well, and just across here as well. So yeah, go and do your paths, and then you'll have to let me know if you do actually manage to get loads of percentage back on this park with your pathing. I'd love for you to let me know, and then maybe you would actually come back and add more. Was this maybe a park that you did and was like, oh, I just wanted to do more but I couldn't, that darn percentage counter stopped me? Yeah, I'd love to know if you did come back and add more to it because you did have the percentage. So let's have a walk down this queue path. What have we got down here? Oh, it's a ride. Oh, it's a boomerang. This is well hidden. Oh, I love that. I mean, just from guest point of view as well. Can barely see it. Where's the other end? I don't even know where the other end is. Can't see it. Because all you can see is that first climb there. This little moment of airtime. And then it just goes into the terrain then. That looks ace. Right, let's have a look at the stats for this. So what's this one called then? So, the return. We've got not quite green across the board. G-force is maybe slightly high, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll let you off. And without further ado, let's go for the first ride in the park. Enjoy, everybody. Do you know what's funny? This last couple of months, when I've been doing spotlights, it feels like every single park has had a boomerang coaster in it. And I'm sure that didn't used to be the case. When I first started doing spotlights, it almost used to be a rarity to see a boomerang. I'd be like, oh, there's a boomerang. And now this last month or so, every single park has had one. But as for this boomerang, I loved it. I think it was absolutely fantastic. I love how much it goes through the terrain. And just a really well implemented coaster. I love how when it goes back here as well, you'd see it shoot off that way, but then you don't see it again till it comes back this way. It just feels like a little bit of an optical illusion or something. Yeah, great job with that. Really nice ride. Maybe would have liked to have seen a little bit more theming around the station, but hopefully when you get some of that percentage back, you'll be able to do that. But yeah, great job. Really liked it. So, let's hop out the exit and carry on walking around, shall we? So, just the same as the entrance here as well. Oh, it almost makes me want to cry. Yeah, just knowing just how much that's eating into your percentage. So, yeah, just as with the main entrance as well. So, let's carry on walking around here. You can see a waterfall. Love it. Yeah, do love me a good water feature. So the creator didn't know my obsession with water features. He does now. Right, let's carry on walking down here. Oh! Oh, we've got a floating bush. We've got 2 floating bushes. 3 floating bushes. Yeah, nobody saw a thing. Just carry on. Nobody saw anything, alright? Right, let's walk down here. I love these pillars you got going down here. It gives a great effect as you walk down this path. I feel so immersed as well. So in with the theme. What's this? So 3000 BC. The Pyramid of Curfew. Of Curfew? I'm pretty sure that I had a Pyramid of Curfew when I was growing up. My mum was like, make sure you're in before 10 o'clock. That was my curfew. Hey! Right, yeah, really nice build. Got a staff room just down there as well. I assume we'll see that in a second. Right. And this must go up to that staff room that we just saw. Yeah, it appears to. Long walkway for the staff just to go for their breaks. And then here, oh, look at this water feature. Oh, wow. Oh, this looks fantastic. Especially with the chairlift just there. And then the wheel just in the background. That looks absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful sightline. Right. Let's carry on walking around here. And what else have we got? So, nice foliage work around here as well. Right, we'll carry on walking this way, shall we? So this must be the queue line for the wheel. Oh no, it's not. There's another flat ride hidden inside here. There's flat rides everywhere. Oh, you see a coaster back there. The rides are so well hidden. I'm not sure what it is that we're walking towards at any given time. Is this the ride exit maybe? Looks like it's... No, it's not. No, this is the ride entrance. So, Ramesses Rises. I've probably said that wrong as well. We'll have a look at that in a second. Oh, that looks ace. With the mummy just there. Just all these little dig sites. Excavation sites. So, what's up here? There's the exit for the ride. Right, let's not walk up there. Turn around. Well, let's go and have a look at what this is. I've got no idea what this coaster is. Right, let's have a walk up here. And what have we got? Oh, it's a Cascade Ride. Oh, right, okay, go figure. Right, let's have a look at the stats for this one then, shall we? So, it's Ramesses Rises. I'm saying that so wrong. I know I am. The excitement not green across the board. G-force is quite high, but the Cascades sometimes tend to be. They're quite a tricky ride, the Cascade, to get right. But anyway, let's go for a ride. Enjoy, everybody. Wow. What a ride that was. That ride was not far off 5 minutes, which is why I had to speed up certain sections of the ride POV just for the sake of the spotlight. I think, for me personally, I just think it went on for too long. If I'm being brutally honest, I think the actual coaster bits were really good, but the water sections, they just went on for too long, I'm afraid. I almost feel as well that this bit here should be underwater as well. I feel that this should be like kind of a water bit. Is there supposed to be water? Is it just like kind of maybe the way that I've loaded it? I don't know now. I need to kind of like almost see. Yeah, you could put water there. Oh, is there supposed to be water there, do you think? For me, I think that that area would be better with water. Just to break up the areas, because you do have the 3 little water sections and they just go on for too long. And again, that's just going to be eating into your percentage counter as well. You've got to think, so if you're building from a guest point of view and if you're going for realism, a 5-minute ride, then the guests might be getting a little bit bored. If you're thinking of not the guests and you're thinking of just the players and people who may download this park, I think anybody who may download this park may not potentially go for the full duration ride on that, just because it goes on a little bit and they might be speeding it up. So yeah, for me, I would just shorten that a little bit if I were you. A great ride, great implementation. I love the way that it's kind of like set back in this gully. Just shorten it is all. That would be the only feedback I would give. But anyway, let's carry on, shall we? So we've hopped out the exit and let's walk back down this way. I love all these excavation sites. The Brandon Commune. Oh, whoops, camera. Right, where does this go? I feel like kind of it's time to zoom out. Zoom out time. Let's have a look where I am. Right, so we've got 2 different paths. So there's the one. Oh, hang on. No, okay, I was going the right way. So how do I get over there then? I'm sure we'll find that in a minute. Right, so we need to go and try and find how we get over there. Right, so what's... There's the exit for that flat ride we saw earlier on. Got another excavation site there. Love this theming. It feels like The Mummy. Right. I love that film. Brendan Fraser. What a film. Right, let's carry on down here. Ah. Kingdom of Ra. Ra. Right, that's so childish. The Wraith of Horse. So what is that one then? So that's a queue line there. And then we can also go this way here as well. Is this just a exit? Seems a bit quiet this way. I love that. Oh, that looks ace. But I do feel like I'm looking at an exit path. Oh, no, I'm not. So you've got all these shops over here as well. Am I back at the same point? Oh, I'm getting so lost here now. Oh, we've got a coaster that's going over the top of us. Look, let's just walk up that queue path and see what it is, shall we? So, there you go. Let's have a walk up here. So is this for that coaster? Is it for the chairlift? Is it for the wooden coaster? I've got no idea. Is it for the boats? I've literally got no clue what this queue path is. Oh, this queue path is long. Oh, it's long. Right, it's for this coaster. I wouldn't have guessed that. I had no idea what this was for. Right, so the Wraith of Horse. So let's have a look at the stats. So green across the board, very nice. G-Force is really good as well. So let's go for a ride on this one. Enjoy. So, I'm going to approach the feedback for this a little bit differently. Is it realistic? No, not at all. You would never have a coaster like this built up on the terrain that it is. Just because of the practicality, they wouldn't have been able to build it up there. They wouldn't have been able to get the workmen and the diggers up there and the construction to be able to build it. And maintaining it would be an absolute logistical nightmare. So, for realism sense, yeah, it's not realistic at all. But for the actual ride itself, if we take away realism and take away all that, I think it was really, really good. And the main reason is because I was so busy looking at everything else as we're on it. It's so interactive. You've got the chairlift that goes right over the top. As you're going up this bit here, you're looking down and you can see the crocodiles. You can see the boat ride that's going on. As you're going around, you can look over the sights of the park. It was just, for what it was absolutely brilliant. And I loved it. One of the most unrealistic rides I've ever seen, but fantastic nevertheless. I think we need to approach this ride in a, yeah, it's not necessarily built in realism in mind. And that's not always a bad thing. So, yeah, great job. And I think, I might be wrong, but I think that's Michael's from M&J Games. I think it is. I might be wrong in that. He might have done that himself. But I'm pretty sure that he'd done that, or certainly something extremely similar. But yeah, great job. Right, so let's hop out the exit, which is there. Oh, it's just honestly the amount of pathing in this park. You can see now why this is 100%, because there's just so much path in this park. So we walk past the station for the chairlift. And where is the station for this wooden coaster then? So this must be inside here somewhere then. I do love this structure. Right. Is it that way? I don't know. Oh, wow. No, it wasn't this way. Just got this little area here with toilets, information, shops. Yeah, with the grid system, you could just turn this into one great big courtyard as well. And you could put some benches down with some umbrellas in the middle for people to sit down. Yeah, I think that'd look ace as well. Right, and let's carry on walking this way then. So it's got to be this way then. Is that the entrance there? There, this must be it. There we go. What a short little queue line for this one. So you've done some really massive queues, and then this one's just an itty-bitty little queue. Right, let's have a look at the stats for this. So we have the Zephyrus 2. Oh no, that's just the default name of the ride, isn't it? Right, so not quite green across the board. G-forces maybe, again, slightly high. But let's go for a ride on this one. Enjoy. So there we have the ride with no name. For an actual experience, that was sensational. I love how it goes around this building, just through the terrain. I think that was absolutely brilliant. Perfect choice of coaster as well for this area. For the ride itself, it did unfortunately require a lot of smoothing from start to finish. It was very rackety, quite haphazard in some places. Just go through the entire ride and just smooth it from start to finish. And I'm also not sure what I thought as well of having the two big lift hills as well. You wouldn't normally have two big lift hills of that type. So maybe if you could possibly get around this somehow. I'm not sure how you would do it, because I can see obviously the way that you built it around the terrain. I'm not sure how you would do it, but yeah, the two lift hills just don't seem necessarily that, just because of how long they both were. I think if it was a bit shorter it would have helped. But yeah, I love the theming, love the idea. Just the coaster itself just does need a little bit of work, I'm afraid. But right, honestly, this park is such a maze. Right, let's hop out the exit if I can even find the station now. Right, let's hop out the exit. I'm worried I'm going to miss something in this park because there's that many different ways you can walk off. It's ridiculous. What's down there? Oh, wow. Oh, how far can you go down? I love how you've thought of all this. All these dig sites. Right, let's walk down here. Right. And did we come down there? Yes, we did. That was where the chairlift was. So let's walk all the way back down here again. And there we go. Right. And go left. Right. So what have we got next? I believe we've already got maybe one coaster left to go on. Lair of the King. Love all the terrain work that you've done around this entire park. So let's just come down here. I just don't want to miss anything is all. So we've got the car ride there. That's some extreme toilets. You've got to like kind of put your hiking boots on just to get up to it. That's proper extreme. So just loads of shops and everything just down here. And this must be the entrance and the exit for the wheel as well. Yep, appears to be. And we can't get across to the other side of the park from here either, can we? This is a dead end. Oh no, hang on. No, you can't. So this is this where we were earlier on with the pillars? Or is it on the other side? Yeah, it is. So, okay, I didn't realise you could actually get both ways. I thought it was cut off. Okay, my mistake. So I do like how you can get the chairs as well. Oh, it comes over the water as well. That's amazing. Just follow it round. It's a nice chairlift. You get so many good views from it as well. You can see the boat ride down there. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, really nice job with that. I love the views that it gives as you go around. Right, the car ride. Let's just follow this around as well. Because this doesn't look like it's supposed to be for the sense of taking you around the park. This looks more like an actual ride. Oh, so immersive as well. Does this go into the pyramid as well? I'm kind of thinking it might do. I might be wrong. No, it It is used for transportation. Okay, I was wrong, sorry. I thought it might have just been for the sense of a ride. But no, it is supposed to be for the transportation, so taking you from one side of the park to the other. It goes right through the centre of the temple as well. Oh, look at this. Really nicely decorated inside here. We'll come back and have a look at this at night as well, at the end of the spotlight, because I feel like that should be looked at night. Yeah, great car ride. So, let's hop out the exit for that. I'm so conscious of getting lost here. Really am. Right, what is that a queue line for? There's queues everywhere! Right, that's for the boat ride. Okay. I think we've seen most of the boat ride just as we've gone around the park. Nile Valley Boat. Right, let's come down here. Have we missed anything? Don't think we have so far. So the Farah Hotel. We've got a river rapids just here. Let's just have a follow up this around, shall we? And then we'll have a quick overshot of the park, make sure I haven't missed anything. I don't think that I have. Apologies if I have done. It's such a big park with so many things going on all over the place. It's quite easy to miss something. Oh, nice terrain forming around it. Maybe we just would have liked to have seen a little bit more around as well, because you kind of are just going through the gully and there's not really much to look at as you're going around, and then you come here and then you've got all this to look at. That's ace. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, just the back bit of the ride, just maybe just a little bit more to look at just as you go around. Let's come through here, and I believe this will bring us back to the main entrance. Oh, what's that? Hang on, there's a ride there. Oh, we literally just died. We just got crushed as we went through there. Oops. Yeah, there's a ride there, so how do I get to that? Surely it's down here. It must be. Ah, there we go. See, another hidden coaster. I had no idea this was here. Completely hidden. I thought we were done. I thought there was no more coasters left. I feel that this should be a night POV as well, to be honest. Yep, let's go for a night point of view of this. So, what have we got here? So, the Double Cobra. Green across the board, 7.44. Nice stats. G-force is once again a little bit high, but let's go for this final ride of the park. Enjoy, everybody. I think we just saved the best till last. For me, that was my favourite ride of the park. Required a little tiny bit of smoothing just in a couple of places, but yeah, great job, great theming. I love the fact that it takes place predominantly indoors, but just has some of the inversions that goes up outside. Love all the fire that goes around it, and you've even got a flat ride hidden over here as well. Never even saw that. Now, may as well just keep this at night now, to be honest, because we've only got a little bit left. Oh, shall we cheat and go out here? No one saw a thing. Right, we'll look at the rest at night, because there's only this little bit left, I believe. So just a couple more in-game blueprints, just as we walk around here. And we come round to the end of the park. So let's have a look around at night, shall we? Let's have a overshot. Yeah, really nice lighting throughout. All the paths lit up really well. What is that that's flashing down there? Oh, cool. Is that part of the in-game piece that it lights like that, or have you done that? I'm not even sure. On that one? I like it regardless. Looks ace. I wanted to have a look inside the pyramid, didn't I? I said I'd do that with a car ride. So let's just follow that through. A second. So the pyramid of Curfew again. You must be in bed by 9 o'clock, no later. Yeah, great theming in here. Needed to be experienced at night to really capture it properly. Yeah, I love that. Whoop, we'll just go through the wall, mate. And anything else to look at night? I don't think so, so let's just very quickly swap it back to day and give out some closing thoughts for this park. So, what do I think of this park? I mean, I love the size and scale of it and what it is that you've tried to achieve. It feels like a little bit of what can be. I think if you are able to get some of your percentage back, it does feel a little bit unfinished in places. The coasters do require a little bit of smoothing, but I love the theming that you've done as well. It's quite unusual to see this Egyptian theme. Obviously, you do see the adventure theme quite a lot, but not a whole Egyptian theme in this style. So I did really like that. Maybe for your next park, I'd maybe like to see you try and branch out and use some of your own items rather than rely on so many in-game blueprints. Now, as I said at the start of the spotlight, I can understand why you've used so many for this park because it just makes sense. You've already got the pieces in the game what you were going for anyway, so why not just use them? So 100% like use them, you may as well. They're already there, so what's the point in spending hours and hours building Egyptian blueprints when you've already got them there anyway? Yeah, I'll make sure to leave that link below so you can go and watch that video on the pathing. I do think it will help you massively. But yeah, great park. I really enjoyed this one. Love the style of it. So unique and original. Great job. Yeah, well done. So let me know down below what you guys thought as well. Hopefully you enjoyed the spotlight. Put your tongue back in, Matty. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I will see you all in a couple of days. I've completely lost thought of what I'm saying. I've got absolutely no idea. So I'm going to take this moment to take my leave. Bye, everybody.